Hey, this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, and welcome to our 2010 detailed breakdown of the Arai Profile Helmet. Now, the big claim to fame on the Arai Profile Helmet, besides the fact that it's Arai, that it's top end, that it's probably a better quality helmet as a whole, as part of the Arai lineup, than any other brand helmet from anybody else, is going to be, the big claim to fame is this shape. This is the longest oval shape helmet for the longest front to back and narrowest side to side guy that we have within our entire helmet lineup. This thing's going to be longer and more narrow than the Shark. It's going to be longer and more narrow than the Shoei. This thing is going to be longer and more narrow than the Corsair 5, than the XD3, and many other helmets that are that intermediate oval shape. I'm going to pick it right up from the bottom. I'm going to show you. This is very, very elliptical. This is for the guy who has the thin face, the thin head. It's all about the crown of your head, long front to back. We see these guys come in. I see more of these guys come through our store and give us a ring via the website than I do guys with that round earth shape that's going to be that HJC fit. There are many people out there that are having this problem getting a hot spot on the front and back of a regular helmet because they're just too long and narrow. This helmet should address that. So that being said, after we get past the fit factor here, let's walk through some of the other features of the Arai Profile Helmet. At a base level, there's going to be 8 solid colors of this helmet. It's really a high-end helmet. Solids are going to start at about 10% off on RevZilla.com. We're going to have them for about $480. The graphic helmet, which is basically this one for 2010, it's called the Riptide, comes in 4 colors. It's going to be about 560 helmets. So we've talked about a little bit about the high level, we've talked about fit. Let's talk about ventilation, because it seems to be a question that most people ask, because a guy wearing this helmet is going to be an avid rider in many different seasons. You're going to have a lot of ventilation on this helmet. It's going to be the Arai level of ventilation, which means a ton. You're going to have a 2-position, both cheek as well as a shield diffuser here on the front, or a chin vent rather, where the first position goes in your cheeks, the second position is going to shoot air up to defog the face shield. You're going to have eyebrow vents, which are something that some people have tried to do it. Nobody does it better than Arai, and the reason is this. So you have your 2 eyelid vents here that pop down like that. They're easy to operate with a glove on. But the difference is, as I pull this up, you're going to notice that there's a scoop there on both sides. There's air intakes. So when these are open, it's not just shooting air right at your eyes. It's not going to dry you out and make it harder, at speed for you to see. What it's going to do, it's going to bring air in, funnel it down. Basically, there's an artery that runs in the back of everybody's ear, back down the outside of their neck. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it's called, but it carries blood to the head. What that means is that it's going to carry heat to the head as well, from your core to your head. This channel of air is going to help cool that core, cool that blood flow, and what it does is it's really, really cool. There's a channel built into the helmet, so it shoots the air back down along the back side of your ear, and then it exhausts underneath this winglet. So these are for stability, these winglets, but they're actually very functional as a member of the ventilation process on this helmet as well. A lot of people don't know that. You're going to notice as I spin it back across the top, the 2 top air intake vents are high on the head. What that means is this helmet is designed to be in a medium to upright riding position. A lot of times when you see them in a different configuration, it would mean the helmet was designed to be really aggressive riding position. If you're in a really aggressive riding position with this helmet, you're not going to get optimal airflow. You should be looking at a Corsair 5. That's going to be the helmet that when you're riding in the tuck most of the time, you want to be wearing. So we have your 2 intakes up here on the top, and you have a 3-position diffuser back here on the back as well. So you have that great Venturi effect. Air comes in through the front, it circulates through your head, it pulls heat away, and then it exhausts out the back. You have closed, you have halfway open, and you have fully open. Again, when you get into that $500–600 helmet range, the devils are in the details. You're not buying a helmet with basic functionality and paying that much money for it. When you're investing in a helmet that's going to last you 5+ years and mold to your head and protect you better than anything else on the market, you want the next level of quality. So we've talked about ventilation, we've talked about eyelids, we've talked about top of the head, the winglets, and the front. Let's move on to the liner, which is going to be another question that a lot of people have. Basically, it's CoolMax liner. Fully removable, fully adjustable. You can pull this guy out, you can wash it, you can customize the cheek pad fit, even down to the CoolMax or fleece lined pieces that cover the strap here. They're fully removable and washable as well. This helmet is designed for people who are doing a serious amount of riding. While I have it in this position here, you're going to notice that I have a removable chin spoiler that pops up and pops down. There's actually a hinge. It's very durable. But again, a nice creature comfort. You don't have to pop it on or pop it off. You basically decide whether you want it down or not while you're riding and build it on the fly. As I pull this guy back over, you're going to notice the shield port on this guy with the pin lock system to maximize the ability for it to stay down while you're head checking. This helmet has good detents at the top, but it does not have any detents in the middle. That's something that a lot of people ask that question. Just make a note of that. You know, basically, as I mentioned, this helmet's going to go head to head with just about anything we have. There are only a few helmets that we have that are going to be either more protective or offer some more features. This guy's going to be Snell 2005. They have not updated it for the Snell 2010 standard in 2010. It's going to be a fiberglass composite shield made to the Arai standard. And one of the things about Arai, when a lot of people ask, we do have an Arai video which talks from the top down about an overview of all their helmets. But the big thing is that Arai builds helmets to a spec. They say, how can we improve these helmet models year to year? How can we make them more protective, more ergonomic, and better overall helmets? They don't say we want to build a $500 helmet. We're just going to build whatever we can and to keep it within budget. That's why you see Arai helmets starting at $400 and finishing at $900. They build the pinnacle of helmets that all racers around the world, I would say 90% of racers wear. And again, I'm making that figure up, but just if you're a motorcycle racer watcher, you're going to realize what you see out there. And you have guys that aren't sponsored by Arai that probably still pay for their helmets that are racing in Arai. So if you have any questions about the profile or as compares to any other Arai helmet or any other helmet that we carry for that matter, give us a ring at cs@RevZilla.com, or actually that would be our email, or you can call us at 877-792-9455. Remember, it's over 39 bucks. It's obviously going to ship for free. If you decide you want to take a stab at sizing and the first size we send you doesn't fit, we'll do your first exchange for free as well. It's something we started doing in 2010. And as always, on any item over 100 bucks at RevZilla.com, you have the ability to earn up to 5% back in Team Zilla cash automatically applied to your next order. Thanks for watching RevZilla TV today. You can give us a ring. That's what we're here for. Allow us to guide you through this process of making an investment in a high-end helmet. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.